So what we're working on today is the tailgate latch on my pickup. It's a 2010 Toyota Tundra. When you pick it up, it just flops and it won't let the tailgate down. So I guess it's probably a broken piece of plastic on the inside. So we're gonna change that out today. I got the part at O'Reilly's. It was like 80 bucks. It's not bad. I'll show you a picture of the part number in the video in a little bit. That way you can make sure you get the right one if you're replacing yours. The only tools I needed, you really need a T27 Torx bit, but I don't have one, so I used a T25. It's just a little bit small, but it worked and got the job done. And then a pair of needle nose pliers or a flathead, either one, and an 8mm nut driver or a socket and ratchet. So really just 3 or 4 hand tools. Easy job. Save you a bunch of money, you know, going to the dealership to get it replaced. See, this moves, and when that moves it should push this down and pull both of these bars in at the same time, but it's not working. So we're gonna manually open this, drop the tailgate, and then get that replaced. This is the box of the tailgate handle I got this from O'Reilly's, so that's the part number you'll need. And you'll be able to see it's got different color tabs on it, but it's definitely the same piece. It's got your spot for your lock here, which I don't really use anyways, your right side, left side, and 2 bolts that hold it in. So we'll start with taking off those there, and then we'll unhook the bars that actually unlock the tailgate. These 2 bolts that hold it in are going to be 8mm. I'm going to use a socket and ratchet. I just have a nut driver, so I'm going to use that because it's handy. Those 2 screws out, and then let's figure out how to take these tabs off. That just slides over that way. I don't know if you can see that or not. This tab was there. If you just pick up on the top and slide it off, it'll go that way. Same thing with this one. And then you can pull those out. And then there's a little push tab right here. Slide the whole bracket all the way. Push that push tab, and the whole thing should just fall down. And then we'll take off of our key lock, put that on the new one. Okay, and to get your lock out, if you just take you can probably get a screwdriver. I got a pair of needle nose pliers. Just grab this right here, this metal locking ring on the outside, pull it up and around, and take that off. It's got a new one on the other one, and then that whole locking mechanism will just slide out. Bring your new one in. Same thing, we'll take that metal locking ring off. I'm gonna go clean this up real quick, put some WD-40 on it. I said WD-40 earlier. I'm actually going to use a fast dry solvent to clean it. It's kind of like a break and parts cleaner. Just to clean it up really good. Shake it all off. Let it dry. And then what I'm going to put on it is a dry lube. That way hopefully it won't collect a bunch more dirt like it did that time. Okay, now we will put the old lock into the new tailgate handle assembly. And then get the new ring, put it on here. You can just put it on by hand. That'll hold that, and then that's ready to install. So take the assembly, slide it up through here, same way we took the old one out. Pop it in place, and we'll put our two 10mm screws, or 8mm screws back in. Then we just have to put our bars back in. Slide those in the center. Close that lever. Same thing with the left side. Slide that in. Close that one. And you can check your tailgate. I'm having a little trouble with the latches, which is probably why this one broke. So I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the key. Just place the cleaner in there. Work it a few times. Much better. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Over here. Clean those up really good. I'm gonna let them dry for a second, and then I'll put some of that dry lube on those as well. And so before I put that cover back on, I'm going to try opening and closing it a few times just to make sure everything works. Awesome, seems to all be good. Okay, so I'm going to lay the tailgate down and put this on just because it's a little easier. I don't have to hold it in place. Just have these 8 screws. Put them in and we'll be good to go. And again, this is probably a T27 Torx bit. I've only got a T25 handy, but it works. So 25 or 27 either. Like I said, 25 is a little small, but it'll work in a pinch if that's all you've got. Alright, got all those on. One last test and we should be good to go. Man, all better. So this is a super simple job. It takes probably 10 minutes, even if you haven't done it before. It took me probably 15, even while I'm filming this video. So it's not a hard job. Super easy to do. Don't have to take it in and spend all that money at a dealership or mechanic shop to do something that can take you 10 minutes.